Hi everyone, welcome back to the Rugby League History channel. Tonight I'll be doing my tips for round 24 of the 2022 Betfred Super League season. Last week I got 4 out of 6 correct. Let me know in the comment section below how many you got. This looks like another good round of the Super League. There's a couple of big matchups coming up, so let's talk about the first one, which is happening on the Thursday night between Huddersfield and Castleford. So on the Thursday night, the first match to kick off this round is Huddersfield against Castleford. It sees Huddersfield in third, Castleford in fifth. This one's being played at the John Smith Stadium, 8 o'clock kickoff, and it's live on Sky Sports. This is potentially one of the games, if not the game of the round. Very important in the playoff place is this match. Huddersfield, an interesting stat with them going into this match at home. They've only lost one match at home for the entire year, and that was against St Helens. However, they've only won 2 of their last 5 matches in the league. And Castleford, their away record is quite poor. They've only won 4 matches away from home for the entire year. For this game, I'm going to back the home side. I'm going to go for Huddersfield to win 1-12. I know that the last couple of weeks have been a bit bad for Huddersfield, but I think that they can get the job done over Castleford there on the Thursday night at the John Smith Stadium. The next match is on the Friday, and there's quite a few matches on Friday, but the first one is between Hull FC and Wakefield Trinity. This one's kicking off at 8 o'clock at night. It's live on Sky Sports, and it's being played at the MKM Stadium. With Wakefield Trinity, they'd be absolutely buzzing after winning against Wigan last week. It pretty much ensures their survival, I think, in the Super League for another year. And with Hull FC, they've been playing quite poor for quite a while now, and that was demonstrated last week against St Helens. They've only won 2 of their last 10 matches in the league. But with this match, it's very hard to call because Wakefield Trinity away from home haven't been very good. Obviously, their league position shows that they've only won 3 matches away from home for the entire year. Hull FC are going to be without Jake Connor and Keith Evans for this match. I think they've both been suspended for a game. But for this match, I'm actually going to go for an upset. I'm going to go for Wakefield Trinity to win 1-12. As I said, it could go either way this match. Hull FC could win, Wakefield Trinity will win, but I'll take a risk and I'll go for Wakey to win 1-12. The second match on the Friday is between Leeds and Warrington. This one's being played at Headingley. 8 o'clock kickoff as well, but it's not being shown on Sky Sports or any television channel. RFL, please explain once more. Leeds sat in 6th at the moment and Warrington down there in 10th. Ever since Rowan Smith's come into Leeds, they've been playing much better, and they've scored some very impressive wins, and they've won their last 4 matches in a row. For Warrington, I think that their victory over Toulouse Olympique last week pretty much ensured that they survive in the Super League for this year. I don't see either Wakefield Trinity or Toulouse Olympique going above them. For this match, I have to back Leeds. I think the way that Leeds have been playing has been very good. They're red hot at the moment, and I expect them to beat Warrington by 13 plus. I think that they'll put a bit of a score on Warrington there on the Friday night in Leeds. The third match on the Friday is between St Helens and Kingston Rovers. This one's being played at Totally Wicked Stadium, aka Langtree Park. 8 o'clock kickoff. This one's not being shown on the telly either. St Helens runaway league leaders and Hull Kingston Rovers in 8th. For this match, St Helens go into it having won 8 of their last 10 in the league. Hull Kingston Rovers, though, they've only won 3 of their last 10 in the league, and Sean Kenny Dowell, I read, is out for the rest of the season with an injury, so that's a big blow for Hull Kingston Rovers in their hopes of making a slim chance of reaching that playoff position. For this match, I'm going to go for St Helens to win 13 plus. I think that's they demonstrated last week how good they can be when they get on the front foot, and I think that they'll do the same against Hull Kingston Rovers. So I'll go St Helens to win 13 plus on the Friday. And the final match on the Friday is between Wigan and Toulouse Olympique. This one's being played at the DW Stadium, 8 o'clock kickoff at night. This one's not being shown on the telly either. Wigan in 2nd at the moment and Toulouse Olympique dead last. Going into this match, these two sides have met twice this year. Wigan's won both of them. One of them was very close over there in France. The other one was a blowout where I think Abbas Miski got 4 tries. Also for Toulouse Olympique, if things are not bad enough, Corey Norman's looking at spending a lot of time on the sidelines. He was placed on report for doing his best impression of John Opperati, let's just put it that way. So he could be out for a very, very long time. And especially the position that he plays is such an important position on the rugby field. It's going to be very, very hard to replace that. For this match, I imagine that either probably Dave from Just Rugby League or Reese T will be in attendance, so I'll be watching the vlog of that. But I'll go for Wigan to win this match, 13+. I think they're going to be way too good for TO on the Friday there in Wigan. And the final match to close out this round is on the Saturday, and it's between Catalan Dragons and Salford. This one's kicking off at 7 o'clock at night, and it's being played at the Stade Gilbert Brutus. It's not being shown on the telly either. Catalan in 4th at the moment, Salford in 7th. Catalan Dragons are very, very good at home. They've only lost 3 matches at home for the entire year, and one of them was against Helens. On the flip side though, Salford have only won 3 matches away from home this year, so they're very poor away from the AJ Bell Stadium. However, Salford's won 4 of their last 5 matches in the league, and they're just outside the playoff places there. They've recorded some very impressive wins there at the AJ Bell Stadium. This is another game of the round alongside Huddersfield and Castleford. It's going to be hard to tell which way it's going to go, because in the past I've tipped Salford to win, they lose. I've tipped them against them, they win. But for this game, I will go for Catalan Dragons to win 1-12, based solely on their home form. I know that these two sides play each other the other week where Salford won, but I'm going to go for Catalan Dragons to win. So that has been my tips for round 24 of the 2022 Betfred Super League season. Hope you enjoyed these tips. Let me know who you're going for this weekend in the comment section below. And tomorrow, I'll be back with Dave, aka Just Rugby League, for another episode of the View from the North podcast. I think this is going to be episode number 14. We're going to be talking about teams and their playoff aspirations, Super League news and signings, and hopefully some other stuff as well. So stay tuned for that. It'll be broadcast 8 o'clock live on Just Rugby League's channel tomorrow. Anyways, this has been Rugby League History. Signing off. Catch us all later. Tatty bye for now.